Hey race fans, welcome back to Diecast Drag-Off for the 2 vs 2 Team Eliminations final. Only 2 teams are left standing. It's been an uphill battle for them both, and today is their toughest test yet. It's the old iconic battle between Ford and Chevy, and both teams have die-hard fans who are here and amped up for today's contest and will be cheering on their favorite teams. And there's the Subaru Rally team. The Japanese manufacturer took 3rd place on the podium when they beat their rivals Honda Civic Hatch. Yep, it's almost time to settle this dispute of who is best. Would it be Team GT500 in the Mustangs, or will it be Team Chevy Young Guns in those Camaros? It looks like the time has arrived. It's time to race. So let's introduce our first 2 racers. Dashi Ashby kicking off the day for Ford in the yellow Mustang. She's up against the Camaro SS for Team Chevy Young Guns. Let's get up to the start line. Wow, a very quick start for the Mustang has the Camaro SS in a tough spot. Dashi Ashby not lifting off that throttle seems to have this one in the bag. That just goes to show how important a good reaction time is in this sport. It was all over for the blue Camaro as soon as that gate opened. Look at that distance between those 2 cars. A very polished start for Ford for Heat 1, and they take 3 points for the win, and the Chevy Young Guns Camaro gets 1 for finishing second. Lanes are switched now. Let's see if Dashi Ashby can repeat that performance. Oh yes, she can, it seems. Another lightning fast start for Team GT500. It's going to be hard to beat a car that starts that fast, but something doesn't look right. What happened to that Mustang? The Camaro has caught up and got past Dashi Ashby's Mustang to take the win for Team Chevy Young Guns. It looks like Dashi got the rear up on the track wall, and that lost her pace and lost her the race. The Chevys are back in it. Dashi Ashby manages to finish and gets 1 point. The Camaro SS takes 3 points for the win, and Ford and Chevy are leveled up at 4 points each as Keekster McGee for Team Ford prepares to face the Camaro ZL1 in orange for race 2. Let's get up to the track. It's race time. Ford and Chevy pretty close off the start line. Keekster in the lead. The Camaro comes back. Keekster back in front. It's a close one, but the Ford gets out front. The Camaro chasing hard past the spectators, and it's Keekster McGee in the Ford GT500 that takes Heat 1 of race 2. So Keekster takes the first heat, but that was no easy win. The Camaro was only 1 car length behind him. Keekster gets 3 points, pushing Ford up to 7. Team Chevy 2 points behind with 5. Let's see how they do when they race in the opposite lanes. They're ready to go. Another good start for Keekster. Oh, he's missed a shift. The Camaro gets the lead back. Keekster isn't one to give up though, and he's chasing hard. But that mistake left him in a position he can't recover from. The Camaros aren't in the finals for no reason. They have fast, stable cars, as we are seeing right here, right now. Keekster McGee will be kicking himself after that mistake. He threw away that lead with that missed shift, and that puts Chevy and Ford neck and neck with 8 points each at the halfway point of this race event. Well, let's get on to race number 3. It's Dashi Ashby in the yellow Ford facing down the orange Chevy ZL1. They're up at the start. Let's join him up there. And here we go. Dashi Ashby's reaction time's getting her out the gate first. The orange Camaro right there with her, waiting to pounce on any mistake she makes. But she doesn't falter in this run, and she takes the win for Ford GT500. The orange Camaro ZL1 for Team Chevy Young Guns right there on her heels. Dashi doing her team proud. She puts Ford out front again with 11 points over the 9 held by Chevy, and now we switch lanes. She glitched out in this lane last time. Can she pull off a clean run this time round? Let's race. Oh, what a start! The orange ZL1 got a great launch, but Dashi stomps the gas and the Mustang starts to pull away. It looks like she's beaten those jitters, and she pulls off a smooth as silk winning run. The Chevy Young Guns Camaro just didn't have enough under the hood to beat that Mustang, so they will settle for second place for the second time here in race 3. So Dashi Ashby puts Ford 4 points ahead of Team Chevy Young Guns. Totals are 14 points to 10 in favour of the Fords. Keekster better have his head together here facing down that Chevy Camaro SS. He'll be hoping for a full set of perfect shifts. The Young Guns will be hoping for the opposite. Heat 1, let's race. It's a great start for Keekster. The Camaro fights back, but Keekster keeps the lead in the Mustang. It's a tight race between these two, but the Mustang is able to keep the Camaro at bay, and Keekster McGee comes out victorious in Heat 1. That's another 3 points for Team Ford GT500. That is a great result for Keekster. It seems he got the gear shift gremlins taken care of in that Ford. He pushes Ford to 17 points. The Chevys are sitting at 11, and there's just one more heat to go. The Camaro in lane 1, Keekster on his left. Let's get it done. It's another perfect launch for Keekster McGee. The Chevy Camaro in his rear view already as they clear the camel humps, fly past the logistics rig and past the fan zone and past the pits. What a great result for Keekster McGee and the Ford GT500 team. You got to give it to those Ford drivers. They had some hiccups today, but they came back fighting with full force. Chevy definitely had the potential to win it, but it seems the Ford team wanted it more. 20 points for Team Ford GT500, 12 points for Team Chevy Young Guns. What a final! So on the podium, it's Team Subaru Rally that take third. Team Chevy Young Guns take second place, and the winners of Season 1 of the 2 vs 2 Team Eliminations are Dashi Ashby and Keekster McGee, driving for Ford GT500 in the 2020 model Ford Mustangs. A well-deserved win for the team and the drivers. Thank you to all who took part. Let's do it again sometime.